What a joy it is to be able to share some time, even if it's remotely, with a good social distance, with my family at the Church of the Good Shepherd, with my friends. Today I wanted to share some words of hope and encouragement, of faith. I found a poem, actually I was given a poem last Sunday by a parishioner, a poem by Father Richard Hendrick, OFM. He's a Capuchin monk in Ireland, and he sent this out on March 13th. And I find it a beautiful piece, and I wanted to share it with you. So again, this is from Father Richard Hendrick in Ireland. Yes, there is fear. Yes, there is isolation. Yes, there is panic buying. Yes, there is sickness. Yes, there is even death. But they say that in Wuhan, after so many years of noise, you can hear the birds again. They say after just a few weeks of quiet, the sky is no longer thick with fumes, but blue and gray and clear. They say that in the streets of Assisi, people are singing to each other across the empty squares, keeping their windows open so that those who are alone may hear the sounds of family around them. They say that a hotel in the west of Ireland is offering free meals and delivery to the housebound. Today, a young woman I know is busy spreading flyers around her neighborhood with her telephone number so that the elders may have someone to call on. Today, churches, synagogues, mosques, and temples are preparing to welcome and shelter the homeless, the sick, and the weary. All over the world, people are slowing down and reflecting. All over the world, people are looking at their neighbors in a new way. All over the world, people are waking up to a new reality, to how big we really are, to how little control we really have, to what really matters, to love. So we pray and we remember that, yes, there is fear, but there does not have to be hate. Yes, there is isolation, but there does not have to be loneliness. Yes, there is panic buying, but there does not have to be meanness. Yes, there is sickness, but there does not have to be disease of the soul. Yes, there is even death, but there can always be a rebirth of love. Wake to the choices you make on how to live now. Today, breathe. Listen behind the factory noises of your panic. The birds are singing again. The sky is clearing, spring is coming, and we are always encompassed by love. Open the windows of your soul, and though you may not be able to touch across the empty square, sing. Again, this is by Father Richard Hendrick, a Capuchin monk in Ireland, and I'm very grateful that he chose to put this out into the public. And I'd like us to now follow a piece of advice from Father Hendrick, which is to breathe. Breathing practice can change your life. It has changed mine. Just breathing can lower your heart rate, lower your blood pressure, and a few minutes of breathing can actually reduce anxiety. And when I breathe, whether it's just at a stoplight or for minutes on end, I use two favorite words, Hebrew words. The first one is ruach. It means breath or spirit or wind. And the second is shalom. Shalom means peace, of course. And so we breathe in spirit, we breathe in wind, God's breath, and we breathe out shalom. And in breathing out shalom, we change the world. We pass on to other human beings a sense of peace, which is way more powerful than any virus. So I invite you to do that with me for a few minutes, for a few breaths now. Close your eyes and breathe in ruach. Breathe out shalom. Feel your shoulders drop. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. We have a virus that attacks our lungs. How wonderful to celebrate our lungs, to celebrate our ability to breathe. Breathe in spirit. Breathe out shalom. I invite you now to pray with me. Holy and gracious God, we give you thanks for the good things in life, for the sky, for spring, for friends, for family, and for this wonderful body that you've given us. Help us to cherish and care for not only our own, but those of others. We give you thanks for the people who are working tirelessly to care for the sick, to find a cure for this disease, and especially for those who are reaching out to their neighbors to help those who cannot take care of themselves as easily now. Lord, help us to love well and deeply. Help us to remember that this too shall pass. And help us to remember, Lord, that we are your hands and feet, and that we can choose to live with the love of Jesus and with the hope of heaven, no matter what comes our way. Lord, fill us with your ruach, with your spirit, and give us peace. Amen. God bless you all.